Hello everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel Agro Academy. So with continuing with our series, that is the PIB weekly series, we have reached to the fourth week of the month May. So we have already provided the PDF in our Telegram channel, and if you have find difficulty, then see the description box of this video. And yeah, let's get started with the video. Before this, if you find our sessions helpful, and if you find it a word, then please like, share among your friends, and subscribe to the channel. That will be a motivation, that will be an inspiration for us to make such videos in the future. And yeah, let's get started with the video. So in the fourth week, 8 schemes have been updated and 6 ministries are covered, and we have also added 18 plus MCQs for your practice. After going through the session, you can practice like MCQs that will help, or that will increase your multiple choice question solving capacities. Okay, the first scheme is obviously Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare. So the third advanced estimates has been declared. Okay, what happens is four numbers of advanced estimates are declared in a single year. So as of now, third advanced estimates has been published. So India's food grain production has hit all-time record of 376.563 million tons. 376.563 million tons. This million ton, in exam, this million ton can be asked in kg or a single ton or other units. So you need to know the conversion. Okay, you need to know the conversion for million ton to ton, then 1 ton to kg, then quintal also. Okay, and this figure is very important, and this is also important, 5.3%, because it is 5.3% higher than the last year. Okay, so the question may come also that how much it was in last year. Okay, this is very unlikely, but still I am saying this so that you need to be able to calculate this 5.3% from this figure. Okay, rice production, maize production, tur, that means pigeon pea, lentil, masoor, groundnut, rapeseed, mustard, and cotton also. The cotton unit comes in bales. Jute also comes in bales. Okay, the other units are in million tons only. And to remember these figures also, these are asked in exams, especially NABARD and IBPS exams. These are asked. And how much variety has been launched by ICAR, Indian Council of Agricultural Research, in 2025 to 26, the agricultural year. 339 crop varieties has been released by ICAR. Okay, this is a MCQ question for your practice. Then next, National Conference on Agriculture for Kharif campaign 2026 was held in NASC complex, New Delhi. Okay, and the Khed Bachao Abhiyan has been launched by the central government. Okay, NASC complex, it is in Pusa, New Delhi, and who has participated? Agriculture ministers from 22 states. Okay, this is a historical landmark because this has happened first time. And what were the themes? Themes are very, very important. This you need to remember very, very carefully. So first is Atmanirbharta in pulses and oilseeds, then diversification, production growth, okay, and sustainability and climate resilient agriculture, and Khed Bachao, infrastructure, financing and risk management. Okay, the main motto of Khed Bachao Abhiyan is to reduce the application of chemical fertilizer in the field and encouraging farmers to apply the fertilizers in a balanced amount. And along with that, the natural farming and organic farming also comes, and crop rotation, the sort of things like farmers mainly grow cereal crops or nutrient exhaustive crops like sugarcane, cereal, paddy and maize crops. So the scheme Atmanirbharta in pulses and also these are also given importance. These are also emphasized. Okay, and crop rotation has been given also importance, and the green manuring has come into importance. Okay, and this is the outcome. Duration is 1 month from 1st of June to 30th June. It is a nationwide campaign, and these objectives are here given here. So you need to go through. And this is a MCQ question. You can practice easily after going through the PDF. Then the Department of Financial Services has held a Northeast RRB review, Regional Rural Bank review at Agartala, Tripura State. Credit outreach program. It was a credit outreach program, and 419.11 crore to 10,162 beneficiaries of Agartala has been given. Okay, and 105.40 crore to 4,577 beneficiaries from Udaipur and Tripura has been given. And this is a flagship event from the point of financial inclusion. Okay, financial inclusion means including the people, including the rural people, basically with three things. First is a bank account, and next is a phone Aadhaar card, and third is the Aadhaar linked phone number. Okay, so that DBT, the direct benefit transfer thing, can be easily carried out. Okay, here it is mentioned PMJDY, that means PM Jan Dhan Yojana, Mudra Yojana again, Jiban Jyoti Yojana, Suraksha Bima Yojana, Atal Pension Yojana. Okay, I already said, I already explained. Then DFS has also launched a common lending portal for the unclaimed financial assets under Your Money, Your Right campaign. So a question may be come in the exam. The campaign Your Money, Your Right has been launched by whom? So it will be DFS. Okay. This is a single platform for the unclaimed bank deposits, insurance, shares or mutual fund. And it has been developed in collaboration with the PSB alliances, public sector bank alliances. Okay. The next comes the RBI, our Central Bank, and State Bank of Vietnam has signed an MOU, Memorandum of Understanding, on financial innovation and digital payments. Okay. This will be a QR code based cross-border merchant payment connectivity. Okay, you just need to remember these two things, RBI and State Bank of Vietnam, and this is a QR code based. Okay, yeah, it has been signed in May 5, 2026, and signatories were Governor, Deputy Governor of RBI and Deputy Governor of State Bank of Vietnam. Okay, and the objective is, I already explained, still you need to go through. And what will be the benefit? It will facilitate the trade and tourism, improve export opportunities for Indian businesses, and a transparent upfront display of charges. Okay. Then public sector banks performance update has been released, and historically low NPA record has been seen in the last year, that is 1.93% only. NPA stands for non-performing assets. Okay. Non-performing assets means whenever a person takes loan and he is unable to repay that loan, then the loan becomes a non-performing assets for the bank, because from the loans bank earns a profit. So when the person, if he doesn't able to pay the loan, then it doesn't become then it becomes automatically a non-performing person or non-performing asset for the bank. Okay. Then comes the Ministry of Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairy. Okay. India's cold water fisheries has emerging as a key player in the blue economy. 278 numbers of cold water species and 5.33 lakh square meters mountainous terrain and 23.51 lakhs families has been supported. Okay. These are certain key parameters for cold water fisheries, like environmental conditions. The temperature is 5 degrees Celsius to 25 degrees Celsius. Dissolved oxygen should be 6 milligram per liter and pH should be 6.5 to 8. Okay. Key species are rainbow trout, golden mussel, snow trout. Okay. Then infrastructures can be hatchery, raceways or RAS, and this is very important. You just need to go through, or you just search Google and study about this concept, RAS, recirculating aquaculture system, bioflux system, again this is important, and the cold chains. Okay, these three terms are important, so you need to Google. Here are certain data are given. Just take a look in the data. Don't need to memorize this. Next, the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs, PM Swanidhi scheme has completed 6 years and 75.5 lakh vendors has been benefited. 1.05 crore loans has been sanctioned. Okay, and due to which 20% of annual income has been increased for the beneficiaries. Yeah, PM Swanidhi scheme was launched in the year 2020 during the lockdown time. Okay, to help the street vendors. That's why the scheme name has been given PM Street Vendors Atmanirbhar Nidhi. Okay, and it was launched under the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. This is important. In the exam, the question may come like the PM Swanidhi scheme is released from which ministry. So this is important. And this is a microcredit scheme. Microcredit means the loan amount is small. This is important. You need to remember the word microcredit. Okay. Next is the Ministry of Rural Development. So Union Minister has released almost 10,000 crore mother sanction to 12 states under the PM AOI scheme. Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana Gramin scheme. Okay. And 3.05 crore houses has been completed, and the target is very important, and the year. Target is 4.95 crore to the month of March 2029. This is very, very important. Okay. For NABARD exam point of view, this is very important. The vision is housing for all by March 2029, and it was launched in 2016 that replaced the Indira Awas Yojana IAI, and financial assistance is, this is again important, financial assistance is 1.20 lakhs for the plains and 1.30 lakhs for the hills and the northeastern areas. And the funding pattern is, since it is a centrally sponsored scheme, so definitely for the other states it is 60-40 ratio for the central state, and for the northeastern and Himalayan states it is 90:10, and for the Union territories it is completely funded by the central government. 8-day NRLM Deen Dayal Upadhyay Antyodaya Yojana National Rural Livelihood Mission. Okay, and a webinar has been organized for balanced oil consumption. Okay, and the topic was Organization, Health and Prosperity, Balanced Oil Consumption for a Healthy Heart and Healthy Life. Okay, the main focus was due to the rising obesity and the cardiovascular diseases among the rural population. That's why a healthy dietary practices has been emphasized, and the target was to build awareness within the rural communities through the self-help group networks. Okay, next comes the Ministry of Panchayati Raj. They have organized the training of trainers under the Nirbhay Raho initiative. This is a new initiative, so you need to remember this. So under this, 32 lakhs elected Panchayat representatives to be trained on women's safety. This is very, very important, from not only for NABARD exam but for UPSC like exams also. This is important. Nirbhay Raho initiative launched by Ministry of Panchayati Raj. Fund is Nirbhaya Fund. Who are the collaborators? Ministry of Women and Child Development and LSSIU, National Law School of India University for Bengaluru. Okay, the focus areas are women's safety, legal awareness, gender sensitivity, institutional response, and common support systems. Okay. Taipai Capital Cup. This is India's skill achievement. This is a competition. Taipai Capital Cup. It is an international vocational skill contest, and India has got 2 silver medals and 3 merit awards. Okay, and it has been organized under Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship. Taipai is situated in Taiwan, and who took participation? 15 countries took participation. Okay, who was the representative? Shrivel Chaudhary, MOS, Skill Development and Education. Okay. Next is the Pandit Dindayal Upadhyay National Academy of Social Security under EPFO. Yeah. So collaborator was Gujarat National Law University, Gandhinagar, and the program was Labor Laws and Social Security Compliance. It was launched in May 29, 2026. This inaugural session happened online only, and the main focus areas were labor governance, social security administration, and the regulatory compliance. Okay. So with this, we have reached the end of the PDF. Here a rapid fire revision table has been given, and for PM Kisan scheme, a special revision section has been given. Since this is a very important scheme, PM Kisan, these are the MCQs for your practice. And with this, I would like to wrap the class. And if you have any questions or any suggestions, let me know, and we'll meet in the next month with the video with more insightful or more knowledgeable videos. Till then, take care everyone, and bye.